Well, hello and Merry Christmas, YouTube. This video is gonna be a bit of a special edition because, after all, it is Christmas. But I thought that I might make it a bit educational as well. That I'll explain. I grabbed a nice cup of coffee and we'll start with the education. Now, in Denmark we have a postal service named Postnord or Postnord, and Postnord, this is a bit of an educational video for you. Now, my little son, 12 years old, well, perhaps not so little, but still a boy, wanted to surprise his father with a nice Christmas present. So his dad collects knives, so what would be more appropriate than to buy a knife for daddy? So that's what he did with the help of a grown-up and her Visa card. Now, they waited and waited, and nothing happened. Eventually I got word that there was something wrong, and I got the tracking number because I am used to sending and receiving things, and I could see that the knife was stopped by customs. Now, the special thing is that in Denmark, the fantastic company Postnord handles customs as well. I don't know if that's the same in other countries, but it is so in Denmark, that sometimes they stop and open packages as the primary transporter of packages in Denmark. So I contacted them because they were stopped by customs, and apparently the package was returned to sender. I wrote a mail, complaining a bit and wondering why, because I had to look that knife up and it was not anything particularly compared to the ones I used to get. So they replied that they don't transport arms, and they define an arm, a weapon, as a knife with a blade length longer than 12 centimeters. And I checked that knife, and it was not any longer than, for instance, a Ganso, which is about 9 centimeters, both. And I'm sorry, Ganso, this rant has nothing to do with you. You were just the right length. Sorry about that. Nothing wrong with Ganso knives. So I wrote them, and they replied that that knives of that length would be considered weapons and was returned. So I was sitting there with a little sad boy who just wanted to give his dad a present, and I thought, well, Postnord, I'll give you some bit of advice. You are all tax financed, so with your tax money, go out and buy a thing like this. Yes, it measures things. You can use it for measuring knives, for instance, or you can buy one of these measuring tape. In Danish, this is called målebånd, and they are quite cheap. And Postnord, I will even offer to send you this one in case you run into trouble another time. You know, you don't have to judge by your eyesight. You can measure. So, what makes it even more funny? I go to a Danish website, look at their knives, and knives like this, 20 centimeters long. Well, Postnord will gladly transport them safely to your place. Thanks a lot for that. So This one is a weapon, and this one is not. Go figure. Yes. I am sorry, Postnord, that I did this video in English. Perhaps you can get a 5-year-old to translate it for you if you have problems. Otherwise, please contact me. I have more of these. Just contact me, and then you can measure all the things you get. And perhaps not make little boys cry. What you do is very simple. You take this and you take the end with the 0, and then you hold it against the blade, and then you look at the end of the blade, and that's the length of the knife. So then you will see that according to your own rules, this one is not a weapon, this one is not a weapon, but this one that you gladly send around in the country is in fact a weapon. Yes, and I read your mail. You wrote to me that a water pipe, that could be considered a barrel for a gun. Yes, that sounds very logical. It sounds like typical pencil-pushing government agencies. Now, Postnord, you fuck up more and more mail, and what you do when people don't use you anymore, when there's competition, is that you just put up the price. It will be more expensive to send things. That's how you earn a lot of money, lowering your service and your quality and raising the price. Thumbs up for you. I know that you are in a bit of economical difficulties, but of course you are taxpayer financed, so I guess you will manage sometime still. My New Year's wish for you is that you go bankrupt. So, Postnord, go fuck yourself. To the rest of the knife community, my friends on YouTube, my subscribers, I would just like to say have a very happy Christmas and a Merry New Year, or the other way around. I don't know if I will be making any videos on this side of 2017, but until then, have a nice day.